afternoon, and it is a beautiful day today again. We are so blessed with the weather that we've been having lately. Today I'm going to be doing some little odds and ends work. I'm bringing this leaf mold that I got yesterday, and I am taking it to the top where our new food forest is, and I'm making a big pile. If you can see right there, that's where the start of it is. I'm going to make a big pile and put about half of it up here for the trees as they come in. I'm expecting a big shipment of trees coming in either tomorrow or Friday. And then also I'm going to put the other half of this in the upper garden above where the vegetable garden is, and we'll start getting those beds covered up. So that's what I got planned today. I'm also going to probably rake up some of the straw that we've got going on for our Ruth Stout method for our potatoes. And I have another video coming out all about that. So you'll see a little bit of that today, but the full video of that should be coming out pretty soon. As always, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you for joining me on my channel. I ask that you please like and subscribe. That helps out so much, and it's so quick to do. Just push that like button and subscribe. And if you want to ding the little notification bell, that would be great. I'm going to be sending out videos almost daily, and I'd really appreciate any support. Thank you so much, and here we go. So that's not quite half, but I think the pile that I've got here is going to be enough for the trees that I have right now, and probably enough for the trees that I'm going to be getting in the next day or two. I just really want to make sure that I have enough of this stuff for the garden. The thing I'm really concerned about is getting ahead of the weeds. And so in the upper garden, I'm going to be putting this down in an effort to suppress the weeds. We didn't get a real thick layer on last year, and so there was definite soil degradation throughout the summer. And so I want to get this on early, make sure the weeds stay down, make sure that the soil stays moist, and then also I want to really start building up that soil. That garden had some really great soil for a long time, but then there's just a few years where nothing was used in there, and there was no cover on the soil, and so the sun just baked it for a very long time and basically killed all the beneficial microbes within it. So I've got to put some life back into it, and leaf mold is the way to go. I also decided to dig a couple of holes while I was up there, just kind of get ahead a little bit, because there's going to be a lot of trees coming either tomorrow or Friday. So any little bit that I can get ahead is going to help out with that a lot. I want to get those in the ground as soon as possible. Okay, so here I am, and here's the garden that has only been weeded. There's nothing else really done to it yet this year. And so I'm going to put all of this leaf mold, this beautiful, beautiful leaf mold, into the beds and hopefully suppress some of these weeds. So this is a little bit of a before, and as I get started, hopefully there will be an epic after. Okay, so got done doing a bunch of stuff. We used up pretty much all the cardboard that we had up in the lavender hill and laid it in between the beds of the garden, of the upper garden, because there's a lot of weeds there and I don't want to deal with weeding all summer long. I do gardening for the enjoyment, and I don't enjoy weeding every day. So I do things to prevent weeds as much as possible, and then I can just enjoy the plants and the harvest and the stuff like that. So let me show you what we got going on right here. Oh my goodness. Scared me. Cat climbing up behind me. Hey Sawyer. Here is the upper garden, and you can see that the leaf mold has made quite a difference. And you can also see the cardboard that we laid down. It's kind of beaten up cardboard because it's already been doing its job killing grass on the hill. But tomorrow or the next day, I'll be putting mulch down on top of all these. And so these beds will look a lot like these beds. Now there's a few places that I didn't put leaf mold down, and that's because there's a lot of chickweed. And so this is chickweed right here. So my mother-in-law really likes chickweed for making her salves and stuff like that. And then I like it as well because I like making salves as well. So we've got all this chickweed growing. We're going to harvest it sometime in the next couple of days. And then once we do harvest it, then we will cover up the rest of the beds with the leaf mold. And so all these beds will be covered with leaf mold, and we'll be ready to plant whatever it is that we need to put in there. Doesn't look super pretty yet. The leaf mold definitely helps, but that's what it's going to look like eventually. It'll be all very cohesive. It'll look like one entire garden instead of two separate ones. And that's exciting to me as well. Well, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I ask that you would please like and subscribe. And if you could hit the notification bell, that'd be really awesome too. It helps out a lot. And I'm definitely going to be putting out a bunch more videos as we go along, making these new gardens, food forests, and keeping up with the old ones. So if you want some good content on permaculture, herbalism, food forests, vegetable gardening, husbandry of animals, this is the place for you, and there will be much more coming out in the days coming forward. Have a great day and stay blessed.